I'm Vivian.
And I'm Austin.
I'm the founder and CEO of Snaps. So one of the things we did as a company was about 4 months ago, we did a rebranding. And the reason being is that we collectively felt like that our name at the time wasn't properly representing what we do. So that name was?
Gold Run.
And then the question would be, well, what's Gold Run? And it was hard to describe. And so we thought, well, what's much more evocative of being in the photo space? And we collectively said, Snaps. And so with Snaps, the idea is obviously you snap a photo. And that became really simple for our users and the brands to understand.
When we were developing Snaps, what excited us most was the idea of being able to really communicate with one another with these photos that you're creating with the platform. And so the idea of Vivian taking a photo and sharing it, I see that photo and I not only can like it, but I can immediately take my own version with the virtual object that she just posted. As that escalates and more people become involved, a snap back can then become a snap battle.
You take a photo, I respond to it, the next person responds to it. It's a chain reaction, it's a domino effect.
So our current tagline for Snaps is add it, snap it, share it, because it's quite literally what Snaps does as a platform. You can add virtual stickers or content to any photo or live photo or a photo out of your device.
So for us, it wasn't about a rebrand because we sort of really already explored doing a rebrand, and we've done one. But it's thinking about now, how do we go from Snaps to adding in an iconic element, an extension of the logo basically, that will start to speak to the snap battle part.
So the icon for the snap battle itself is a speech bubble that kind of floats over space, and it's two talking heads that are kind of talking into one another. So it's that dialogue between two people where it can escalate to as many as you'd like. So that's where the iconography for a snap battle came from.
And so we wanted to think about, with this task, how do we sort of take that idea of the snap battle and bring it to life visually, because there needs to be, right now our name Snaps is written out and we needed to have an element that spoke to the Snaps battle part. So we went out to Union Square in New York City. We decided to speak to real people and we made some friends, we played some hacky sack, and generally got a lot of incredibly helpful feedback. And people really liked the name Snaps, which was good to know. But they thought that the element of the snap back or snap battle icon was really strong, because then you sort of, on its own, it speaks to the idea of a dialogue of two people or multiple people joining in. I think for us, this task was incredibly useful to think about sort of how do you marry product with the way that people identify with the product and understand it visually, and then start to talk about it and reference it. And so there's sort of like what's in a name and what's in a visual, and for us this was really bringing those two together. So it was a great exercise. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.